Hey guys, Matt here. So yeah, Nikola had a pretty, very good day today. And I gotta say, the reason why I keep covering Nikola is because, good or bad, it is a very interesting stock. And I think it tells a very interesting story. Like you know, if you're watching this video, you know about Nikola's past. I'm not gonna go over it. But recently, Nikola fell all the way from thir- almost 350 all the way back to 86 cents, and now it has shot up to over a dollar again. As you all know, Nikola is sort of in a juxtaposition of good and bad. I mean, last week was full of more and more Nikola trucks catching fire, and they issued a recall earlier than that, saying that they were going to go out and fix the trucks, and then they followed that back up with saying that the company's got to bring the trucks there, which it is not a huge vote of confidence. So opinions were already pretty sour about Nikola, and then they had the fireside chat. Now I was going to go over this with the statement they put out here, but I mean, just reading this looks like a whole. This reads like a freaking used car salesman. Like, this thing bleeds PR. A much better article will be right here. Now, the gist of all this is that Gursky assured everyone that the BEV, the whole recall situation, is more or less quote unquote under control. I mean, they're handling it because what else can they do, right? But the more important thing, which I think is what got the stock shot up today, is that the SCVs are on track as they go through a different supplier. And even more importantly, they're on track. Well, the production began on July 31st, and the first deliveries of the truck are planned for late September. And then there's going to be a launch celebration September 28th. So, not too far from now. So, on one hand, Nikola is not doing well as far as having a lot of capital. I think that's not a secret. The proposal 2 is going to buy them time, but they're not exactly great yet. And the BV situation, the recall, like, that's going to cost Nikola even more money. So they're not looking good for that. However, the FCV, according to Gursky, seems to be pretty promising. They got deliveries and stuff on the way. And in my opinion, I think it's a race to see if Nikola can ramp up the sales and the revenue of the SCVs before their capital runs out. Now, as far as the stock price, I'm not too worried about this in the short term. Like, if you're a short term investor, then hey, this is good news for you because you're just following the price action. But for a long term investment into Nikola, I mean, you've seen how it trades, you've seen the roller coaster ride. I'm looking more into what actually happens with the FCV. We got a lot of good words from Gursky, but I mean, Nikola's past releases and attempts at releases with I guess their first attempts at the Nikola. I mean, you've seen what happened with that, with the whole Hindenburg report. You've seen what happened with the Badger. You've seen what's happening now with the BEVs. So yeah, I don't think I'm completely out of line when I'm saying with the FCVs. I kind of want to wait and see how they do. If the SCVs go really really well, one good thing about that is that will get investor attention because that will increase the likelihood of more companies pouring money into Nikola, which Nikola desperately needs capital. So the SCVs doing well would really, really, really help Nikola's cause. But anyways, we'll see how Nikola does over the next few quarters. Take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.